Hey, happy Friday, everybody. I'm a couple minutes late. Well, am I late? I don't know. Oh, yeah, right on time, it looks like. It was close. Who do we got in here? Robbie Altree. Yo, Don from Hot Don's Hot Rod Garage is here. What's going on, Rick? How you doing, buddy? We got company today. Grab a chair, man.
You're talking too loud.
Am I? Kim said I'm talking too loud. Our buddy Puglisi's Speed Shop, come in. You have to slide in closer, pal. We're going to slide in close. We smell like exhaust. We're playing with the gasser. There we go. That's pretty good.
That's it.
There you go. Hey, Torp, what's going on? Give Bloods here. What's happening, brother? Oregon,
Sit down.
what's going on, Becky? Oh, Kim, the other one's over there.
Actual flowers you're going to?
There you go.
Continue.
I pull up my phone. Come on.
Who is
I got it
that?
here.
I like it.
Oh,
Okay.
you can pull the other computer over. That one don't have the camera, but it's got the screen.
That's what we gotta do is read.
Yeah, just so you can read.
That's it. All right.
There you go. It is hard. Kim keeps me straight on the reading side.
I'm
That's it.
kicking out. I'm kicking
We kicked off the gasser tonight. That's the first time I had that thing running since I guess the first week of December. It was a little hard to start. It was cranky. It did not want to wake up, but it did.
It sounded.
Right on. Yo, Tony Greensteiner, Paul White, what's going on, brother? Henry made it. What's going on? Hey, there's Buck and a Quarter Crass. She's here.
Oh, I don't want to be under that.
Why be under that one? It doesn't matter. You're here.
I
You're
like to be
present.
under the other one.
My mustache is all messed up. What's going on with that?
You were talking about growing a full beard. No.
Yeah, I was thinking about growing in the sides. What do you think?
Well, you gotta do the fade into the top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll try some of the road game too. Where the hair going, you know?
Hey, Tony.
Won't be long. Just like Dan.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's on crank.
That's
He said
because-
I'm too loud.
That's because he was getting all the attention over
Oh,
there.
be careful.
He was this. That's what I'm telling you. We need to move.
Ken's pulling out all the wires and everything
Here from the ceiling.
over there. Grow it on the top. That's where it doesn't grow, Becky. You know, I don't want to look like Julius Caesar. You know, have like 10 hairs on the top.
That's you get the lunatic.
There you go.
Yeah. I ain't got this big luxurious head of hair like my pal.
Oh yeah. It's
Maybe I could do a comb over.
oh that is it.
Get her up and over. Everybody without a square body drink. All right.
I'm good. I don't have to.
Oh, you got one?
That's spread body. That's
Oh,
the
that's right. I gotta have a sip. I don't have. I currently don't have.
That
one,
video
but we
came
will
out?
get-
Okay. Like, you just spoil it.
No,
I knew that
the
was
video.
one.
If you didn't watch it, my video that came out today, that's what I kept. Still go watch it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew one said that.
I was kind of busy. It was like you were coming today. I got done work a couple minutes late, and I had to come home and run the vacuum cleaner. We're having company over. You got to at least run the vacuum cleaner. Kim and I are a cluttery. We got clutter every day.
Okay.
You
But
guys,
it's our house is
You
our.
both
It's
sure did.
clean,
That was a
but
good
it's
jump,
our
though.
hobby house.
you guys made us feel super welcome. I mean,
Yeah.
we got pizza, we got champagne, no beer.
Yes, yes. Champagne. Everybody have a sip.
Well, you got Megan's here too.
Yeah, Megan.
Yep.
Hi, Megan.
Hello.
Our things.
I'm behind the screen.
That's okay. I don't like to do this.
Can you hear everybody? We got the microphone kind of in the middle. Maybe I should point it in.
You can probably hear chooch walking all over the floor.
Right here. That was Culver.
No, that was cool.
Okay.
Henry, why do you have to pay so much to get your white driver's license?
Whoa,
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, Robbie hears the nails on the floor.
All right, Robbie, here's the nails on the floor. I'm going to get a beer, keep these people occupied,
No.
and let me get my. I'll put the microphone
Can I
in
just-
the
can I
middle
do
so we
this?
can
Let's
hear
get
everybody.
everybody-
Yeah, make everybody have a sip.
QB.
Yeah, you guys know we drinking when I got the balance, right? That's definitely what's going on.
A warning or not a warning, a notification came up. Judy just put out some kind of a short on an orange Tri-5 or something. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's two different
Yeah,
colors.
he's in the chat here. He said Navy in the house. I guess he, with the beer, he figured that out.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, what else is in here?
You all right, Chaz?
There goes It keeps getting lower.
You want one?
Shut up.
I'm driving home, aren't I?
No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We got here. I'm really close to the screen. Everybody's looking
really
at my
are.
hair.
That's all right.
Shut.
That's what happens. They'll start counting your nose. If you're not careful, they'll start counting your nose hairs.
I trimmed them this morning. So
It doesn't matter. You're like those old Marine guys and sniff a match, they'll still see 'em.
Right? I was trying to read the novel that one wrote there.
What do you write?
About C10 and did he put 20s on his other one? Remember I told him he had them 20-inch rallies?
That would be nifty.
They look good on those trucks. Now I said that now I gotta put them on mine against my trash show.
Oh, hey, Gordon made it. What's going on, buddy? How you doing,
How's it
man?
going, Robbie?
So what's everybody getting into? Anybody got anything going on exciting?
Oh my gosh, Becky became a nanny again.
Well, congratulations, Becky. That's awesome.
Uh-oh, the baby's in ICU because it was 27 weeks.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
wow.
Well, I hope everything's going to
Yeah.
be fine.
Best of luck there.
What else we got?
There's there's Judy's video. He was comparing the two colors.
Yeah,
They look
I
almost
didn't
like-
watch it yet. I will when it's over. But hey, just so you know, YouTube's sending out notifications. They're letting us know you got one out there.
That's important.
Hey, Kevin L.
We gotta get the word out, you know?
We put the cold start video out, 20 minutes ago?
Something like that,
30 minutes ago? Let's see what we got.
Kevin's driving. My behind.
Yeah,
Kevin's
number
driving,
500.
but he's listening.
Nice.
Let's go over here. Let's see what's going on over here.
I mean, you know, I can't believe how fast that thing started up.
It's the first week, I think in December. We could go back. I think I can go back and check the videos and see because it was 963 on Facebook. We did good, man.
I don't think if you let my timer sit for that long, I don't know if it'd start up that easy. You know?
It took a minute. I think it's the fuel getting up there.
Yeah, once it got there.
And
Hi,
you know,
Becky.
was Becky leaving?
She said hit the like later.
Oh, thanks, Becky. So, I think one of the things with that is I got that. It's a cheaper fuel line on there,
Oh.
and I meant to change it. I was going to change it, and I read somewhere, and somebody else told me that stuff starts to break down after a year or two with this new gas,
yeah,
and then the
gas
black
line.
stuff starts to get up into
Start clogging the filter up.
yeah. So when the filter's is pretty far back, it's like right after the tank. So I mean, I got this much going forward. I think like if I go to Carlisle in the spring, I think I want to get some of that Teflon lined fuel line and just switch everything real quick. It's all just the connect lines. It's
the QD type stuff.
Yeah. You screw it onto the outside, and then you screw the.
Mhm.
Is that what that's called? What's those fittings called? It expands as it goes in.
Yeah.
It's like a tapered fitting that screws down in. Come on, somebody knows.
Yeah, I know. Somebody definitely knows.
Somebody else knows. I don't remember the name. I just know that it expands as it goes in the hose.
And then you tighten the coupler down.
Well, you screw the nut onto the outside of the line counterclockwise. Then you take the fitting. It goes inside there that has threads, and as you're screwing it in, the threads actually are tapered. They start real small and get bigger and expand and tighten up as they get into the hose. But it's all screw to connect stuff. It's not a ferrule. There's no ferrules on there, Robbie. It's like I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. They use them for hydraulics. They're that strong, but they're steel. These ones are just cheap aluminum.
When I was back in the Navy I was on the ship, I worked high level and I would make the lines and stuff like that. And that was I don't know what that called. It's a while. It's 30 years ago. So
I could have pointed to. I actually made it. I have a stainless line out there, and it's hard pipe, and it's actually bent to go on the frame rail and right up to the fuel cell. I have it. I just don't have the tool to put the bubbles on the end. And so to switch the hose for the very ends for the flexes. I probably should put that in, but I don't know. I think I'll just wait and go to Carlisle and get that stuff with the Teflon.
That's an excuse to buy new stuff, right?
Yeah.
That is.
I should be working some overtime. I gotta get moving a little bit because I gotta buy that tire for the gasser I was telling you. Dude, I'm still on slicks, guys. I I'm on slick. I got one brand new tire in the basement, and they just finally, Mickey Thompson just started making them tires, and I better buy one before they run out again.
Yeah, that was
Because they were out for over a year. You know, they didn't have any.
Yeah.
I think they made their last run in August. The last time I checked, I think I think Summit had more than 12. I think the last time I looked, but they're like $563 a tire. So that's like a week of overtime.
Yeah, that's rich right there.
Yeah.
The Turlo's in. What's going on, Turlo?
What's going on, Turlo?
Yeah, Henry, what's going on, Henry? How you doing?
He's gonna get kicked out.
Turlo is.
I don't know.
The riff-raff.
One looks like he's starting trouble as usual.
Hey.
This is my surprise face.
Nah. So I don't know. I showed you the Nova. It's rough.
You have got your work cut out for you.
It's pretty rough.
It's
But that's all right.
but you're just diving right into it. That's what I'm saying. I wish I had that confidence in
There's
myself.
nothing else. Listen, it's
Well,
not if that car broke in half.
Mhm.
It's not the end of the world. I would have an extra 350 engine laying around. I'd have a bunch of sheet metal, and I'd have to find another one. That's it.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, it's like
that's I gotta get
that
that.
is not
That's what I
gonna
gotta get.
that is not gonna make me or break me. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
That's
you
where I
know?
gotta get that. That's where I gotta get there.
I always look
Yeah.
across the shop and I see the 55 sitting there, rust free. Now it's not painted, and I better start getting ready to paint that before it is rusty. But it's rust free car, and I look over at the Nova, and I'm gonna get that there.
That's it. Oh, it's definitely on its way. That's it. Sad news too.
Not really. It's like I kind of knew news.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I thought I was just throw a couple. Listen, I'm being honest. I thought I'd throw a couple patches. When I bought that car, I'm like, I'll throw a couple patches on there. It'll be fine. Then I started digging around, and then I took a screwdriver and started finding all the really bad spots. I'm like, a little more. Hey, listen, could I piece those rockers back together? I could, but then it'd be the Frankenstein, and it would have a bunch of putty on it.
Yeah.
By just putting the new pieces on, I'm almost ready to paint, right?
That's it. I
As
mean,
long as I don't wreck it into the side of the shop like I did the gas. Or
how would you possibly do that?
steering wheel.
I saw the side of the steering wheel. Yeah. You get those little ones, so in case you get locked up, you can still drive it.
Them Popeye forearms, man, driving that thing. Yeah. Who's this guy? Precise. What's going on, Precise? Size. Am I saying that right, honey? I need my wife to edit me. Kind of a hillbilly.
Get closer.
But that's a brand new person, I think, right? Hey, thanks for the day. It's a beard. Or are you talking about my friend's beard?
Mine's a little grayer than she was.
It's pretty long. You got to trim that thing.
I know. I was thinking. I'm trying to get it like you.
All right, so let's see. How would you say that, hon?
Precise.
Okay. Precise, welcome to the group. When I flash this, have a sip if you like, or whatever else you like doing. Let's see.
Bobby says you need to let your beard grow, Chaz.
Robbie hasn't seen me with my beard long. It's not great.
You know what? You know, the hardest part's when it's like right here.
Hey,
That's when it
Jesus.
looks the worst.
Yeah.
And then this is bad though. It's like the other day I was like this, like I'm in a house like this, and like Kim's like, you really should do something with that.
Well, that's like, especially like in the summertime, we riding, and it's parked down the middle, and it's rough.
I think I stunted the growth though. It's not. It should be down here right now, but I did cut it about last month. I took an inch off.
Yeah.
But it's like it takes once it gets to this point, it just stops growing or something. I
It's
don't
like,
know.
he's good. We'll leave it.
And this may do some spray bomb.
Who? Oh, there's my buddy.
Spray bomb came in. Was that Dan there too, huh?
And Jesus.
Dan wants to know what happened to Kim. She hasn't waxed in a couple
All
weeks,
right.
Dan. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. That's great.
Rough.
That's funny stuff. Man. So anyway, I like what you did with the Camaro, Dan. That's pretty cool. It's like, because that's one of the things I didn't want to cut and plate the brand new frame rails on the Nova either. And it was like, and that was one of the deciding factors. And I'm thinking, man, I don't want to change my interior either. But then I looked at it. You're not going to have to change the interior either, right? Like the wheel wells, are they far enough back behind the wall with the back seat to where you don't have to change anything on the interior? Because I thought that if I was the tub or mini tub that Nova, I was going to have to change my interior.
I think if we go, after you go so far, I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's going to still be behind the wall with the behind the wall of the back seat. I guess the rear firewall.
Yeah, I think it depends on how big the tubs are.
But
if you get like something giant for like,
oh yeah, I'm
that
not
pro
a
street
pro-
stuff.
no. I'm talking about the mini tub.
No, I think the mini stuff you can still keep your original interior. I think. I'm not 100%.
I don't know, but it was like that was one of my deciding factors. It's like, ooh,
she's looking rough, but thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
yeah, the rear door panels kick out. It should be okay. All right,
I
cool.
think so, yeah.
All right.
I think I'm behind.
How far behind are you, hon?
No.
Did you get to the part where Dan thought I was you and said I'm looking rough?
And Turlo said he agreed.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I love today.
Yeah. As a man, you're handsome.
Well,
All right.
I got to, well, maybe if I grow the thing. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see. Work on it. Well, I appreciate that, Larry. I really do. It's I'm gonna play with it tomorrow a little bit. I think I made the patch. I wanted to show Chaz, but I was, you get overwhelmed. You can't even walk out there, and we're like, you should have seen us. We're like, sliding around each other to look at stuff, and it's like I did make the bottom patch for the inside quarter, and Dan, that meant me to tell you, it's like I might have the passenger side for a Camaro out in my shed because Kim was able to return one of them, but we ended up eating one of them. I bought those from Jegs and I thought they would work on the Nova or I could make them to work. They weren't even close. That piece you just made or were talking about waiting for and you had to make for the Camaro, I might have that in my shed. I'm not kidding.
Hey,
it's
Lonnie.
somewhere out there. If I have it, you can have it. But I'm sure you're already past that point now. But
the pace he's working at?
yeah, I know. Oh, shoot.
That's because Dan's a young man.
Yeah, he has the vigor I had at that age.
I don't know if I had it at that age.
He got them and he welded.
They're already done.
He already got it done.
He's already driving the car.
There you go. He's already test drove it. Right. It was like I was watching that the other day. And I said, I think I have that part in my shed. And I was like, yeah. It's like I think I have that because when I bought them from from Jegs. It was the one thing I bought, and they came, and I was like, oh, these are wrong. And Kim's like, well, I'm not eating that. And she gets on the computer and returned one right away, and the other one we could. Something got mixed up in the order where it looked like I bought it, but it looked like they're like, well, you already returned this, so I had to eat it. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just sell it at some swap meet or something, or trade it or something at some point.
Somebody needs it.
And I'm sitting there and I'm watching Dan's video. I'm like, I gotta have that.
You're like, yeah.
Kim said I'm talking too loud again. I'm sorry, everybody. I get excited.
I think a neighbor texted her today. Not gonna.
We're out there, and we cold start the gasser, and it's like it's barely running, so I'm revving it up. And he's videotaping me, and he points to the phone. He goes, "Kim said, knock it off."
That's enough.
That's enough for that. Yeah.
I think your neighbors like it. If I was a neighbor, I'd like it.
They don't care for a minute or two. They don't care. You get out of hand, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's what like our neighbors by us. They've got like one dude's got a drag car, another dude's got he's got a Camaro, and he's got a Chevelle, and they're always out there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm good.
Their living room's in the back of the house though. And I could hear it like perfectly fine in the front of the house.
Did you hear it, Megan? Did you hear the car running?
I did.
Was it loud?
A little bit.
They were in the house. And
It sounded good, but it was loud.
That's fine. That goes hand in hand.
Does it?
It does make the windows go.
Yeah. And their living room is right there.
Ooh. I wonder if they had to hit pause.
They had a deal. Go back.
I'm sorry, Scott, if you were watching, I apologize. I was showing him the car and I got a little carried away. I don't do it every day.
Hey,
Like I said, that's the
you
first time that thing was fired up since
said December something.
first week.
Yeah.
First week in December, I think was. I thought they were actually I thought it was a car show, but it turns out it was just car show people at the inside skating ring over there. So I'm driving through the parking lot and there's no cars. Well, there's a bunch of modern cars, but there's no hot rod cars there. And I'm like, oh, I think I misread that. Come home and reread it, and sure enough. But I at least got the car out and got to take it for a couple
You're the
miles.
coolest guy in the parking lot.
Yeah, for a couple minutes.
That's all that matters.
Well, I want to know if, since you have your underdog shirt on, if you're hitting on a gas or a rename.
Oh, what?
I'm an underdog shirt on.
Okay, I got the underdog shirt on.
If you're hitting at a gas or rename.
No. It is what it is.
This is why you can't drink beer.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Why? What did I do, darling? What's wrong?
You get a little bit
Wound up.
Yeah.
I'm
He's just
sorry.
passionate.
I'm passionate.
Passionate.
You're a bad influence, Chaz.
Hey, Daniel.
You're gonna
You
get
guys
in
see
trouble.
that? Jazz is here 15 minutes and I'm grounded.
My bad.
He's a bad influence. You can't take him anywhere.
Oh, well.
Yeah, this.
He just doesn't.
Go ahead, critique
You
me in
don't-
front of everyone.
You don't drink as much as you used to.
No, I really don't. This is this is my probably my third and final beer.
You know how to take care of that.
How's that?
Well, if you didn't drink as much as you used to,
You drink
you
more
gotta pick
again?
it up.
No. It's
Bump the
not.
numbers up, man.
It's not the I enjoy the drinking.
Right.
It's the next day.
Yeah, that's.
I can't do it, man. I can't
I'm
do
with
it. I wake up the next, and then the whole day's ruined. It's shot.
Yeah,
And
you can't
you
do it.
only get so many days, so I like to make the most of every single one.
That's true. I don't do it like we used to either. You know, but
Well, that isn't what Megan said. Megan said you're a mess.
Yes.
what are you doing?
You
You're
need
supposed
to
to come by.
It's a meeting.
PPSS and it's a bug. Let him be. You come up here and be with on PPSS.
Well, apparently, you're the only one with a problem with it tonight.
You know what's amazing? Is Megan's got the same problem with me. I don't understand. She says she's like, oh, let somebody else spend a week.
It's called the on-the-fly correction.
Right. I can fake it for a week. I can fool somebody for.
Why can't you do it at home?
I did. I fooled you for while I courted you, right?
Right.
And then it was like, game on.
As soon as I said I do, it was over.
I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
you do. Watch this.
That's it. It's done.
Hey, Kevin, you enjoy your date night tonight.
All right, Kevin, have a nice time,
Take care,
brother.
Kevin.
Thanks for stopping in and saying hello, brother.
Oh, PPSS is on the way.
He's on his way.
There you
Come
go.
on up, Rick. That's cool.
Maybe I just need to drink. Maybe that's the problem.
You know that I looked out there. You know that wine's still sitting out
I
there.
don't know.
You think
Cold.
it's any good?
It's cold out there.
I don't know. How far down does the cork have to be in there, hon?
It's fine.
Oh, you're way past my wine. Is there wine in the bottle? You can drink it. Yeah, I don't think there's any.
Doesn't mean it's gonna be good, but you can drink anything.
It's fine.
Well,
I think the longer is better.
maybe
Ages.
maybe.
No.
No.
Well,
No.
older
Oh,
bottles
they got
of
a
whiskey and
commercial.
scotch are better.
No.
Right?
Oh, Kim's got a commercial.
They got a
there's
car
one
parts
on that one,
commercial.
too.
Oh yeah. You got a dog and some eggs.
Yeah, we got eggs.
I got a car parts commercial. Why would I get a car parts commercial?
I don't know.
Well, you watch all my videos, hon.
Why do you have eggs?
Oh, this isn't my computer.
That makes sense.
I'm using your favorite one. I'm using Nautical Rope.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's called.
Oh, Don's got
I
one
knew it
too.
was
Like I said,
It does say right on there, nautical rope.
Yeah.
did you,
One likes to
when
make
you
fun of
set
my
up your
Nautical Rope.
lives now,
They just do
You
it,
can
huh?
do many things.
all you can do is choose conservative, what do they call it? Balanced or heavy. So
Oh, Spray bomb got a dog
Does that
food.
mean like how many
That's what I was
they
just-
put in? Or?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I always let them do it. I don't even.
Yeah. Nah.
I just click YouTube. You do it. They know how to do it. I'm not getting involved in all that. What's Clint? Chad, hello from Flint, Michigan. Okay.
Mama One says wine comes in boxes too.
It does.
Keeping it classy. That's what I like.
If you're having a panic attack, put your mouth up to the brown bag and drink the bourbon that's inside, right?
Where your head's at?
It's, hey, Daniel, what's going? It's going well. We're having a nice time. We got company tonight. How's it going with you?
Special guest.
Yeah.
We stop by. He's got beer for us.
There you go. Larry's the old school. His dad used to make the wine homemade. Do you remember the wine that used to come in the packages? I remember my mother's ex-husband. Well, he was my stepdad at the time.
Mm.
He tried making it. You could get where it was like granular. You put it in, it had the yeast and everything. You put it, oh man, he tried making it. And I remember seeing it and had floaties in it. I'm like, I wouldn't drink that. I don't think he did.
There's certain places that I hear they make like in the toilet.
What?
Well, that's true.
You see the element.
Hey,
You see the element Jazz hangs out with.
David's always
I just
here.
heard.
David, what's going on, dude? I've been flashing the thing, so you got to catch up, man.
Gordon said slow down on the fill sign.
I'm having over here.
He's chugging coffee. He's a coffee drinker.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big coffee drinker too.
Oh, yeah.
Gordon.
PPSS drinks MD 2020.
My man, that's the
Ooh-wee.
good stuff right there.
Ooh.
Maybe a little night train or.
Ooh.
Amy wants to know if Gene Winfield's still doing his classes.
He's
closing the
not.
shop.
Yeah, he's actually selling everything. That's I saw he was doing auctions out there and everything else. He's just moving on to something else. He said he's going to shows and doing his own thing, kind of.
Well, he was older anyway. He probably retired. He probably went.
He's 96.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, when I met that dude and I shook his hand, you wouldn't know, yeah.
Well, that's you're moving them shears for your
Oh,
whole
yeah.
life and everything, dude.
So I was actually working the English wheel, and there's a kid next to me, he had to be in his 20s. And he's like, oh man, my hands are. And so Gene starts talking trash to him. He's like, oh, your hands hurt? He move out of the way. And he starts rolling the English wheel. I was like, dude, you bring it back in there, man. But yeah, he's an awesome guy. But yeah, he was selling a lot of stuff, and he had some auctions going on, and he's been going all over the place. He's in Japan. He's going all the Moon Eye shows and stuff.
So you're like one of his last classes, man.
It
See
looks
last
like.
class, yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome. That
James,
was,
you weren't gonna go.
Yes, Megan bought me an awesome birthday
Of course,
gift.
gonna go.
And
That's
that was
pretty
she
cool.
bought for her birthday. Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah. I got that. It's called HTA school.
That'll do it too.
Oh, okay. Kim's reminded me we're really close. So let me get the stuff out. I hadn't even got the stuff out yet.
I got some stuff to contribute as well.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna get twice as lucky tonight.
Well, you're gonna get really lucky. Where's that magnets at? Is there any magnets over there? Yeah, right there. I'm running out of those. We're gonna have to get some of those. There we go. You guys are in for it tonight.
Yeah, somebody says,
I should have got that ready. I didn't think about that. All right. Well, we got the BW garage stuff.
Publicity speed shop, some stickers, a magnet.
And all you got to do is guess the lucky number, and you're going to get a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I need a number between 1 and 50, 1 and 50 for all these stickers and magnets from BW and Puglisi Speed Shop. Go.
Going.
I got one more thing over here too.
Did you see the number she flashed?
I did.
Okay.
Oh wait, that would be step one, wouldn't it?
That would be the one we need. We need to pay attention because they'll start coming now. They're coming in fast. Look at this. We're coming in hot.
Slow down.
They can sit, calm down, everybody, and keep guessing. So we're dancing around it a little bit there.
No. Almost. No. Colder.
Oh,
There it is. Rick, Port Possum Speed Shop.
yeah.
Right there. Rick, right?
Oh, yeah. I got it like
It's
way
Rick.
late.
Yeah, you're running behind, hon.
So am I. I was
All
like,
right.
where? I didn't see it.
I saw 27. I'm like, Brian, you know what number it
I was
was?
like,
Yeah, I know exactly what number I'm looking at. All right, everybody. Rick got it with the guess at number 29. Number 29. Way to go, Rick. We'll get them in the mail to you, buddy. All right. Look at that.
I saw
You got-
27 and 28, and I was like,
There's some extra
I'm
postage.
going to have to put 2 stamps on this one, man. Let me tell you, that's a heavy load right there. All right, there you go. I might have to forego the letter. I might just stuff these in an envelope and send you a text, Rick. I usually put a little note in there for everybody. But I think we're really heavy on this one.
oh,
There's 2 magnets in there. I mean, that's double your normal.
You can't get a
magnet.
handwritten note from
Poor-
both of you.
The poor post office guy's going to try to grab the letter and pick it up off the floor of his truck.
Oh, is it?
Oh, what's going
It won't
on?
come up.
What's that Martin Wright said he still can't get the BW garage one off of his refrigerator. Said his wife was like, don't get no more of those. They do stick to the fridge
Well,
pretty
they say
tight,
good,
man.
yeah. I got them on the fridge down the shop, and then on the chalkboard I got there too. They're on there. I don't think they're ever coming up.
do you get them from Sticker Mule?
Yeah, sticker me on that. Great hot sauce too, by the way.
I know.
I
I have some-
haven't eaten any of it.
You've gone through like 2 or 3 bottles
I
so
know.
far.
I don't even need any stickers. I just
Yeah.
order so I get hot sauce.
See, my buddy at work, Maz, he makes hot sauce. So we use.
Oh.
I mean, he loads me. I still got. I bet you I got 12, 14 bottles of his stuff here, and it's like all different kinds he makes. It's like
Nice.
one's made with passion fruit, the other one's
Oh,
you know,
it's
he's into all kinds of stuff. So it's like I do have the mule stuff. I just haven't had a chance to try it yet.
That's good. It's not real hot, but it's got a nice taste. Yeah, pretty good.
I like Texas Pete's too, Joe.
And Texas Pete.
Yeah.
You know it's made in North Carolina though? Like why not call it Carolina Pete?
I don't know.
It's one of the things you never
Texas
know.
Pete sounds more authentic.
I guess because they're rootin' and tootin', you
Yeah,
know.
the Carolinas, you know, they got some the Carolina Ghost Chili, right? They got that, you know?
I guess.
See? That's a thing.
It's not a thing.
That's a thing. She'll say the opposite of whatever I say.
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
They're all saying you picked 29.
I did.
I
Yeah.
seen
Yeah,
Chaz
Yeah,
had
you picked
picked
29.
29.
Oh, yeah.
That's great,
I was gonna when we start guessing, like, oh,
man. What do we got?
Oh, he's saying make Chaz a green milkshake.
Oh, one of those. I don't have the ingredients here. That was rough.
oh, I remember, yeah, that was a while back, huh?
Yeah,
Mhm.
the power drink.
Yeah.
Whew. Tasted like grass. I might as well went out back and just picked up
Just
some
grind it
grass.
Full of water.
I think I ended up drinking Kim's stuff.
You
too. And there was enough shake left. I actually drank it the next day too. I don't like wasting.
No, I get it. No, yeah.
There was it had ginger in it.
Yeah.
I remember there was all kinds of stuff in there.
I remember, yeah, you don't want to waste it, you know. And this, you know, vitamins.
Groceries are expensive.
That's, yeah. I think that's real.
It's like a natural energy drink. It's like instead of a Red Bull, you're actually drinking some vitamins and minerals, I guess.
Did it give you energy?
It gave me something. I don't know.
That's
It loosened things up a little there.
wouldn't believe how fast he made it down the hallway. I'd say.
Charlo wants to know what one bought, sold, and worked on this week.
I'm
He's
telling
talking
you,
about
He
Steelies.
does move a lot of stuff.
Charlo, huh? What do you think?
Who one moves a lot of stuff?
Yeah, he's always got something that he's got coming in or going out.
He
said something about
fresh
somebody-
material to talk trash about. He's a mover and a shaker.
It is getting to be the time for the swap meets are starting to get ready to get going here pretty
Yeah,
soon. It's like,
Oh, are
have
you
you ever
going?
been to Carlisle?
I haven't. It's
Oh, you got to come up and go.
yeah.
Spring Carlisle's coming up. I mean,
Which one did we go to?
we went to the one at the drag strip,
He lost
Maples
out.
Grove. We went to
Maple
Maples Grove. Now, Maple Groves is a good one too. Kim and I went to that. I do want to go back there, and I'm going to tell you one of the reasons I want to go there. I just want to raid the leftover muffler shop guy stuff.
All right.
That's one. I still 2 years later. I told Kim that's the one regret I have about being there. The guys, everything in his pile was between $2 to $5. And he had 2-inch stuff, 2.5-inch stuff, and 3 elbows. You know, stuff like off-cut stuff, like where somebody
The leftovers,
yeah, or a fancy bend that he couldn't use. Just a straight pipe on that piece is worth money, and I could have used in my shop. You know, because if you buy a couple of those fittings from Speedway, you know it's like holy crap, this guy got a bend. Okay, so this one's a little less than 90, or this one's a little more, or whatever. It didn't work out for whatever somebody's project was. He just got a pile of stuff. And it's so cheap. I should have bought every piece of 3-inch he had there, because that's what I had on the gas. What's the big deal if I can't use it? I'll scrap it. But it's just,
use it for something. Yeah. It's good.
so we go back up there. I'll hit that guy up. And my mustache is messed up.
Hey, Don. Phil's Punxsutawney Phil says we're getting an early spring.
Yes, early spring.
Oh, it's Groundhog Day, that's right. I didn't know what he said. He saw his shadow? I don't know how that works. I always
You
forget.
had a whole conversation with your mom about
But-
it a couple
but I don't
hours
think-
ago.
I don't think any of that information we talked about was accurate. I think we all made it up as we were going along.
The stuff you find at the Spring Carlisle too is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. We'll go.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
So what happens is that I found this sun tack that was there when I was looking for
Put one in your
when
car.
I was looking for the garlets.
Right.
There was a sun tack there. I never seen them, and I regret not buying it. It was like $80, but what was I going to do with it? I would have probably kept it in the drawer and just looked at it once in a
Hey,
while.
look at this. Yeah.
It had temperature and it had a temperature gauge, an alternator gauge, and a tack in the middle, and it was all in a sun.
Oh, that's one.
Yeah,
Oh, wow, that's cool.
but the needles were real sensitive. You know what I mean? It's like, but I should have bought it. He wasn't going to move off of $80, but I never seen one.
You never
before.
see another one.
And never see it again. You know, so I should have bought it. It's like certain things I should have bought. Kim will tell you it's the box from the auction that time.
Is that right?
Oh my God. Dude, I'm looking for the garlet stack. You know the story, right? And Kim's like, just order these boxes or bid on it. Because Kim will bid on anything. If I tell her to bid on it, she's a very competitive person.
Oh,
She doesn't know what's in that box, but she'll spend $1,000 so you can't have it. You know what I mean? and it was like the box went for next to nothing. And this kid got that box, and we were at the auctions picking our. I got a big block head or heads, and a couple. I had a set of heads and a couple other things to pick up, and we pulled that dang Don Garlic tack out of that box, the mystery box, and I offered him. They were the good heads too for the big block Chevy, like what are they, 881s or 770 or something like that. They're the good heads. They're decent, and I offered them to him for a garlic stack. He said, "Nah." He didn't know what he had. He's like, I think I'll put this in my hot rod. And I was like, dude, you have any hell for that thing?
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Jason, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Come on, Jason.
There, look at David. David just had a big sip. Take another.
Yeah, no reason not to.
You got to pick up where I'm about to leave off. This is my third and final one, David. I'm already in trouble with Kim because my volume is going up. So I'm not a drinker, and I had 3 beers. So we're definitely feeling the effects of that one tonight. My little puppies here.
That's well. I mean, but it's the champagne here, so it makes classic.
Yeah.
You can't, you know.
There you go.
Easy.
So, one lost the F-150s chasing the Mustangs. He got 2 steelies with driver wheels and poverty caps.
Okay, that's not bad.
So
I mean,
they're
I
from-
think you got to fast forward though. I think
well, Ryan, I had to wait for a break from Utah.
She's been holding on to that for a while.
Yeah, that's like all the way I had to scroll up for that.
so. I'm going to sit here and let dead air, and we're going to let Kim. You're
Not
up.
nobody saying anything because you're like,
You're up to bat.
no, I gotta wait.
Your turn.
I gotta wait for people to say something.
Oh, okay. Go like this. Give me signs or something. I'm just trying to have fun here.
Be careful what signs you ask for.
Gang signs.
More like this.
That's
You guys should see what Kim just done.
That's a funny way to wait.
You see? I didn't know we had birds in the house. Kim did something you're not supposed to do.
Megan waves at me like that all the time. Like, there it is.
We got one. We got birds flying all through here.
It's
Crows and everything coming through here. Oh my goodness. Who wants some attention?
PPSS says, I'm getting lucky tonight because you're passing out early.
Probably true. Probably too.
Chaz, are you finding anything to buy on the way home from here?
We could.
That's me, Jason. I'm not a drinker, and it's like, you know, they flow a little easier when you got company. They flow a little easier. You know, I'm 3 in, and
What's next on
that's
the
all.
Nova?
I'm a lightweight. That's all BW needs, huh?
Don would like to know what's next on the Nova.
I thought, well, you just watch your tone.
I'm in hitting distance. I can reach you.
She's a striker, folks. So anyway, Don, I meant to show Chaz when I was out there. I made that patch for the inside quarter. I'm going to put that in tomorrow. And if I get it, it's not going to take long to put it in. You know, the biggest problem with it is all I had in the shop was a thicker sheet metal. It's like, I want to say 16, maybe it's not 14. It's like 16 gauge. And you know how thin the original sheet metal is like.
Barely 18.
1820. So it's a little heavier, but it'll work. And I'm gonna put that in. That's not gonna take too long. And I think I'm gonna start cutting the other rocker out tomorrow. I want to get that out and get ready to put the other one in. And I'm going to try to do that different than I did the driver's side. I want to put the rocker in before I take the wheel tubs out. That way I know exactly where it's supposed to be. Because
it goes way up in there.
The rocker goes in the front. It goes, what did I show you, about 6-7 inches up in there. But it's pretty much, it's flush with the wheel tubs in the back.
Mm.
And you know that it's a guessing game on that driver's side. You saw how bad that
Right.
quarter. Whoever hung that quarter should not have hung any quarters.
No.
But the passenger side, the quarters, I'm confident it's where it's supposed to be. It has a new piece on there. If you looked at how much mud's there, and you can see the sticker on the inside, but they just put it right over top of the old one.
Yeah, that was.
I'm saying on the passenger side too.
It's that's the same way?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, okay.
But it's paint. Somebody kind of knew what they were doing there. And that's how they used to just do it. They just put it right over it and spot welded on it and then put a model body up. Yeah.
Yep.
So, but the wheel houses are basically where they're supposed to be.
Then you got something to build on.
I was just shooting craps on the driver's side. And that's why I have them welded together and where I think they go, but I only have them screwed in.
Okay.
Because that way, when I change the quarter, if I got to shift it forward or back, I have that option. Yeah. And the rocker is what it is. If I got to add a piece or shave a little bit, I can do that. Yeah. That's no big deal.
That's all flat there.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna definitely get the inside quarter patch piece in, and I'm gonna try to get the rocker out tomorrow. And then during the maybe Sunday, but probably during the week I'll get the new rocker on the passenger side, and then I can cut out my wheel wells.
That's nice of you to say, country boy. He says you're doing a good job.
I appreciate it, Jason. Like I said, I feel like the whole car. It's like every time I get a little bit, I look over at the, like I told you, I look over at the 55. It's rust. It's all new sheet metal, rust free. We'll do it on the Nova too. The sheet metal's cheap enough. I mean, I already spent the money on the car. I might as well a couple $1,000s more, and you have a new car. So
Yeah, Tarlo, I haven't seen any shorts lately. You've been working a lot, I guess.
Turlet works. He's always
I know
working.
I know he always works. I'm surprised. What is it? 6:30 up? 6:15? I'm surprised he's home already.
Yeah. I think he travels some for his work too.
That travel takes it out of you too. All you want to do is get home.
Oh,
you know?
I know.
Yeah, I know it is. But yeah, that's a really good thing you mentioned. Man. You look over, you can see, you know, what all that hard work on that gasser got you.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of motivation. Right there.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like, yeah, it's fun. And it's like no matter where I am on the Nova, like March, somewhere in there, I'm jumping back over to the gasser for a little bit because there's some stuff I would like to get done. I would like it to at least have the epoxy black, if not the hot rod black, before I take it back out this year. And I really want to get Kim painting on it, you know, the stuff I want to start making it that, you know.
Yeah,
like
yeah. That personalized touch.
Yeah, like right here, this guy.
Yeah. Whole fill.
Yeah, stuff like that makes it ours. And I like the fact everything's done here by here, you know.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's yeah, been bragging rights right there, I'll tell you.
Yumi said, just watch Dan work on the Camaro and you'll feel better working on the Nova.
It's the same. It's the same. You know what? The funny thing is Dan's Camaro on the passenger side is exactly what it is on the driver's side of the Nova. The opposite.
Yep.
Like he said, the one side of the car was parked in the weeds, I guess. So that's what happens. It's like my quarter on the driver's side is not even when I got the car, it wasn't even connected to the rocker. So when you shut the door, the whole quarter went like this, you know. It wasn't there anymore. There's no other way to describe it. It wasn't rotting. It was already rotted. It was already gone, you know.
Chaz, Country Boy says he was sorry to see the old Chevy go, but the Suburban is cool.
Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I figured out that I wasn't going to build that truck when I pushed it out of the shop when I left for Sturgis
A year and a half ago.
in 2022, and it remained there the entire. I had great plans. I'm going to do this, and everything else has gotten away.
Right.
And I was like, man, this thing's been sitting there for a year and a half. I gotta get rid of this thing.
Right.
Megan,
I didn't want to be that guy.
If Brian had the shop Chaz has, I wouldn't even know what he'd have that thing filled.
Yeah.
It's full.
Yeah.
I was talking about.
I got stuff behind it.
There's a 62 Bel Air in Bubble Top. I mean, that's in Middletown, Delaware. It's right down the street. And a guy wants $6,500 for it. I would have already bought it. I would have dealt with Kim after, and but I don't have the space. I don't have the space, and it's
we're
like
gonna go right past there.
I'll show it to you. I mean, it's something. It's only got a little 283 in it, 3-speed, but it looks like it needs floor pans. And it's all the glass is there. It's a together car, and it's just so cool. 62 man, bubble top, man. You kidding me? But it's one of them things, man. The time's not right now. That's why I got rid of. I did not. Everybody don't understand. I did not want to sell my one ton. I did not.
Cool
but
truck.
It would have just sat there.
I can totally relate.
it.
I can't even work or play with my gasser right now because I'm, because it's like I don't know. My time's
It was
limited
like
and
9
I'm old.
o'clock last night,
You
so
know
I
what I
got
mean?
to
And when
here and I gotta
like
just
that
start
one
with a
week
new
killed
book.
me. I sat here and I
I
kept
could
looking
just
up.
do it like
But
this.
it's like,
Because I have to cut it off anyway.
I'm old.
It was cold though.
It was
like
cold
single
out.
digits right
It
now.
was single digits, and I was like, I could probably go out there. My biggest fear was because I can get my shop up to 80 degrees, but I got to put that propane heater in there.
Right.
And I got my gasser in there, and it's got fuel in it, and I just don't
These
want
are things that you don't
Yes,
mix.
I didn't want to burn my car down because I wanted to be warm. Because as long if it's 40, 35, 40, I can deal. I'll work with the garage door up.
Yeah, I haven't put the heater on there. I need to. I probably should. But
You don't have any propane.
yeah, I did forget.
Didn't you do a video recently where you said that you loaded up the propane tanks in the truck and you were going to do that, yet they were behind you on the floor of the shop, where they still sit to this day?
Or what do you use, the 20-pound
Yeah.
bottles?
Yeah.
That's what I
they're
used to. I got
all
like
loaded up.
5
They're
of
right
them.
there, as he's
And I had
saying.
them next to the shop. I actually dug around in the snow, and it was like I wasn't doing the safest thing because there was like ice on it, so I was using the one bottle and I was chipping it with the other bottle. And when Andrew edited the video, he put like safety third. Like, what are you doing, guy? But I was careful. And then I was gonna put them in the truck and take them on the way to work, and I said that's what I did.
Yeah, you told everybody you did, but they were right behind you in the shot.
Right.
You were saying.
It didn't work out the way I planned. I don't know what happened. It's,
One wants to know what you drive.
Huh?
One wants to know what you
I
drive.
forgot Tony's
I drive
got
a
a
2015 Toyota
61 Biscuit.
It's been on the channel. We put like
I love
lights in
my
it and stuff.
car.
Yeah.
I've had it 10 years. Love it.
Let's see.
Yeah, we've had on there a couple times.
I thought I saved. Let me find this thing.
She used to drive a =53 Cadillac, a =49 Dodge for a while. Yeah, she's
And then I
also-
got old and needed the comforts of just getting in and going.
Oh, you there? Good news.
Here it is. Here it is, Chess.
Yeah, heat,
Okay.
Keep
being able to see with the fog
Yeah.
working. Yeah.
There's not a lot of pictures of it. I mean, it took the guy a minute to learn where the pictures were, but
Listen, Zach.
What's it? PPSS.
I'm
I
a
saw.
patina guy too. That looks good.
yeah, that's the best picture of the '62 Bel Air, guys, and I just love those cars. And I mean, if I had the room, I'd already have it here. The windshield, dude. It just
So
look at that bubble top windshield. That's just bad to the bone, man.
We might be living in the garage if you haven't got
That's fine. You got the heat. So.
I do have.
Put bunk beds out there. You can join us.
I can pee out the door and I can poop at work.
You see, you got it all figured out.
She'll eventually let me back in. She always does.
That's what I got that back room. That's the whole place is trash right now. But I got that back room, and I keep. She's like, you know what? We gotta get HVAC in here because you're moving in back there. It's not a problem. I got a fridge down there full of beer too.
Yeah, it's all that stuff that you don't like that Wade left.
Oh wait, did leave some stuff.
Yeah, the little Chevy 2s, like the 62 through 67 are fun. But I always like, I mean,
Box Novas are called.
yeah, I always liked them, and I do like them, but I'm partial to the 68 through 72. And I'll tell you, that's what I said. I had to ask. I think Dawn's the one that verified it last, like 2 weeks ago. That the driver's side fender never fit that car right. It had the wrong size marker on it. And that's because it's a 68. It was the only one that has a smaller marker.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna get new fenders for that thing. The passenger side fender is just roads. Man. I'm pretty sure I could find a couple spots where I don't even need the screwdriver. You know what I mean?
Look at it real hard.
The paint's holding it together, folks.
Hubie's got the right idea. Shop, doghouse, they're the same thing.
Yeah. Potato. It's fine.
Do you know anybody that says potato though?
No, I don't. I'm regular. I don't want to use the word low class because we got we're clean people.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But
Blue collar.
that said, yeah, blue.
Yeah. That's it about Jason's. Yours and Jason's Novas, that was my favorite
Yeah,
box stop.
the 70, 71, 72, they're the same car. The thing about the 72 that I would like better than the 70 is even the bench seat in the front. It's a much better seat.
The benches?
Yeah,
Is it?
it's a much. If you could go to the and look at, like, if you were going to reupholster your front seat on a 1970. Look at the kit you get. They actually give you burlap and crap, right?
Mhm.
And you look at the 1972 bench seat, and what you get, the better materials that they're using, a better material, and it's like, for period correct,
Right.
but it's like you can see the difference just looking in the reproduction parts.
Wow. I made a lot of progress in 2 years.
But yeah, and we have the bench seat. It's got 2 broken springs. And the upholstery itself doesn't look that bad. But did you ever, remember being, when you were a kid, like hanging out and sitting on one of those couches that's just totally shot?
Yeah.
That's that seat. When I tell you I sunk down in it, it was like, man, this is. I think we're gonna go with a set of buckets in there. I think Kim wants buckets in there. So I'll probably. You can't go wrong with the gasser. You sat in the gasser.
Those seats are awesome.
Dude, you get a pair for like $900, right? And they are so comfortable. And the thing I like about them is they suck you in.
It just holds you.
It holds your body, and it's like, the old Chevelle stuff, like the 68, 69 Chevelle buckets.
The low back bucket.
They're very desirable, but you slide all over the place now.
But this has a similar look with that low back bucket.
Yeah, it's a very similar look, but it's a better seat.
Absolutely.
And it costs you $1,000 to buy a set of seats that need to get reupholstered. It's going to cost you another $1,200
To get them done, yeah.
Or you just buy these seats for $900
Hey,
and build your own seat brackets, and you're done.
Both of them, you're all set.
Yeah.
Big Job came in. Hey, Big Job.
Big job,
Big
Ford.
job,
What's happening?
Ford.
Oh, catch up, Ron. I'm already in trouble. Kim's waiting for the company to leave to yell at me. I've been very loud because I'm 3 beers in and I don't drink. So I just got the look, Ron.
But
I'm gonna need you later, buddy.
he's a lot of fun. Let me tell you. We're having a great time.
All right, let's see here, Jeff.
Don bought a 70 SS Chevelle project car a few years ago. It's been its whole life in PA.
Oh boy,
So probably do some of the same stuff you're doing on that Nova then.
yeah. Don, you remember the Nomad that Don got that was all really bad?
Oh yeah.
I saw it for sale
Are you serious?
on Facebook. Don sold it to a guy. He
Right.
took some parts off of it, and now he's selling it. And I think that guy, that Rusty Gordon guy that has all the Nomads on Facebook, his name's Rusty Gordon. He's probably got about 4. It's at his lot right now.
Oh,
It's at his place. So I don't know if he bought it. I
you
don't
might
know.
have scooped it up for the support, yeah.
Don knows that car better than anybody.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, what's left on it? What's left? Maybe the frame of the doors. Could you reskin those doors, Don, or were they gone? I was like looking at it because Nomad doors are hard to come by.
Right, that's what Dan had.
Dan made his own.
Yeah.
But it's like, could you fix those doors? Would you fix those?
That's the
Because
question.
I don't know what's left on it.
Yeah.
It's like there's not much. That's
He said nothing worth saving, all toast.
See, it's like,
He knows, yeah, he definitely knows.
why would that Rusty Gordon guy take it though? Because he has probably about 20 or 30 Nomads on his lot. I don't know. But woo. I saw that. I texted Don right away. Somebody's selling that Nomad. He goes, yeah, I sold it to a guy. He took stuff off on it, and now he's selling it.
Crazy. That one's been in the trash, right?
Don got something off of
Yeah.
it. That guy got something off
It
of
might
it.
be that one part that he's like, I can't find it.
Dude,
He's selling
that
on
thing
that
is
part.
toast, man. That thing's bad. I don't even know.
Yeah,
Like,
I
go look
was-
at that. What else can you Get off it.
I don't know why.
Don just said nothing.
Yeah. And we obviously know, right? Yeah,
He would know. He up close and personal with that.
He's the expert, and it's he had the car.
Exactly.
So yeah, he knows.
Hey guys, guess what? We're gonna go 1 minute over. I didn't realize we were talking. We're done.
You guys are a good team.
These things happen.
We had a nice time. I love talking to all you guys. Thanks for coming in, Chaz. Thanks for coming out.
And
Great time this this show, and we're gonna do it again next week. I hope you guys go out and do something fun. Come back and tell me about it. All right, and
Bye,
have
Robbie.
fun. Do
Bye,
something.
David.
Do something fun this weekend.
Bye, Don.
Take care,
Bye,
everybody.
good one. Bye, one.